slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do.
Alright. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea, yeah. Ooh.
5-4 the best at the most.
Yes, what's good? What's popping? Your boys are back. We took hiatus last week. My internet was bonkers last week. Couldn't make it happen, but we're here today. We're here today. Mochi's in the building.
You know it, man. Let's get it, man. How y'all doing?
Yeah. So, not much in the world of football, but we do have trade talk. We got the combine going on right now. We got draft talk. We got a lot of hate inside the football world right now for one Shedeur Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
So where would you like to start off, sir?
Man, it hasn't been a lot going on in the football world, but at the same time, it's been a lot going on in the football world. Like, I don't really, I don't know if that makes any sense to guys, but there's been a lot going on. So I feel like we should start where, like, the trending topic, wherever I think what's on everybody's mind, bro. Like, I think we got to get this out the way.
Let's get out the way. Let's get out the way.
Oh my gosh! All right, so I know everybody's, if you haven't been living under a rock, which I'm pretty sure everybody's heard about this. Steve Smith.
I meant to get the meme when they said Steve Smith looked like an angry LL Cool J.
I've heard angry LL. I've heard evil LL.
Evil LL. That's what it was. Evil LL Cool J.
I've heard diabolical LL. I'm like,
yeah, I forgot to get the meme for that.
y'all gotta leave my boy Steve Smith alone, bro. Like,
did you hear the phone call?
I heard the phone call. I seen the text messages.
Yeah. Hey, if we know anything, Steve Smith is not a Jag.
And I seen somewhere, right? I seen somewhere that somebody said he was just doing his job. His job is to go out, run routes, and catch passes. Well, she threw it out there. You feel me? He just did his job and caught it. Like, you can't be.
My biggest problem is the husband calling him as if Steve Smith was the problem.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, you gotta look in the mirror. You have to look in the mirror, sir.
I just want to know, like, why? First of all, why the calls, and why are you berating him, asking him questions?
Right, like,
he don't owe you no loyalty, dog.
He don't know you, bro. He don't know you.
He don't know you. So, like, you call Steve, you ain't got nothing to say for yourself, nigga. No.
Did you read the text?
Yeah, like, and it's crazy because, like, I was thinking the whole thing what Steve said. It's like, nigga, I'm sorry. What else you want me to say? Nigga?
Like, I give him credit because he totally just avoided it. He's like, because it couldn't have been me, because Melvin would have went completely stupid on that phone. And I'm like, look, bro, like, really? You better get off my phone.
Look, because I'm trying to tell you, ain't no way you calling me with this, because now I got to troll you, and I'm definitely going to play like an audio or something, nigga. I don't know. I probably got a recording somewhere, and I'm going to play like some audio since you're on my phone. Like, what are we doing here?
It's like, so the damn text messages you want video? Like, what? Like, what else? Like, leave me the fuck alone, dog. Like, clearly you messed up somewhere, bro.
Go find another one. Like, I mean,
yeah, it's like, if you think I'm the only one, you stupid.
Go find another one. It's not my fault that you actually should be thanking him. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You should be thanking
I saved you.
See, I saved you. You should be thanking me for years and more years of heartbreak or lies because you probably ain't know. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the first time she did it. You know what I'm saying? So I actually I'm doing you a favor.
Like, look,
you know that you got a real eater on your hands. You probably didn't know
it. Like,
yourself, but
Drake and Party, nigga, Spider-Man, Superman.
Steve found out though. Damn it! Woo! Hey, these text messages is graphic.
I'm like, bro, like I don't know why people put themselves in those situations in the first place. It's odd. It's nasty work for me, but hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Hey, man. Hey, all I gotta say is Wayne Gretzky, the greatest quote of all time, bro. The greatest quote of all time, bro.
But
because he shot. That man made it.
Yeah. But see, was it who shot the shot?
That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a question. That's a good question. Who shot first? Somebody defense was lax days ago. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Right. Like, you know, you can't, like I said, man, in a situation, I tell people all the time, only person you can control in any situation is yourself. So if he gonna be mad at anybody, you gotta look in the mirror, see how I contributed to this whole thing happening, and then you gotta look at your wife.
Well, I mean, yeah, she had the ball in the front court and she was dribbling, and she seen Steve Smith at the little marching band rehearsal thing, and nigga, she probably shot, bro. Like that's how I'm thinking it went down. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Oh no, she was like Steph Curry last night. She was shooting from everywhere.
Oh yeah, 12 threes. You know what I mean? She's connecting. All levels. All levels.
Nothing but net.
She seen Steve and she came out locked in. Okay.
Yep. So all right. That's one thing. So we've seen the clips. I like it. I think it's very good competitive nature between these two guys. The two guys I'm talking about is Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. And if you see the thumbnail, you know what the thumbnail says, generational or legendary. Mulich, what would you rather be? Generational talent, legendary player?
I don't know if anybody's ever seen the esteemed How I Met Your Mother. There's a character on there that has a very specific line. Legend, pause for dramatic effect, 2% dairy milk. Legendary, okay?
Right. And me too. Because Cam Ward didn't understand this when Shedeur told him, because he said, I want to be generational. And Cam was like, Shedeur was like, cool, you can be generational. I'm trying to be legendary. And everybody in the comments was going stupid. And I said, if you don't know the difference between generational and legendary, all of y'all retarded and need to go back to school. I don't know if I can say the R word on YouTube. Please don't flag this video.
I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody another quote from another illustrious movie to solidify our statement over here. So one Babe Ruth in the movie said in a specific scene, remember, kid, heroes get remembered, legends never die.
Yep. And
you know that movie, you know. I'm not gonna give you out a movie name, but if you know, you know.
Right. So there's a lot going around now with Shedeur's quote unquote draft stock. People are saying it's slipping because he refused to throw at the combine. But no one seems to be talking about Cam Ward, who has also declined to throw at the combine. You know who else didn't throw at the combine? Well, Jaden Daniels didn't throw at the combine last year.
Sure did not.
Caleb Williams didn't throw at the combine last year.
Sure did not.
So, and those were the first two quarterbacks off the board, were they not?
Absolutely were.
So this whole notion of Drake May didn't throw at the combine last year, wasn't he the top 5 pick as well?
Sure did. Sure was, actually.
So we've gotten to the point where the name Shedeur Sanders is just so polarizing. It doesn't matter what he does. It's going to make news. And I don't know what happened to where confidence becomes a negative. Shedeur is very confident in who he is and what he's done as a football player. And he doesn't have a problem telling you about it. Why is that a bad thing?
You want to know what's crazy? I love how everybody likes to act like we forget, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how short-term memory we all have. That's why I love the internet. That's why I love bringing up shit, right? Oh my gosh, Shedeur Sanders, he's not throwing at the combine. It's going to hurt his draft stock. It's crazy because there's a top 5 or what people classify as a top 5 quarterback that also did not throw at the combine. That'd be one Joe Burrow didn't throw at the combine.
Yeah, he didn't throw at the combine.
Keep going. Andrew Luck did not throw at the combine.
If I remember correctly, Cam Newton shit the bed at the combine.
Oh yeah, absolutely shit the bed at the combine. Probably one of his worst athletic performances of all time.
Did that stop him from being number 1 overall pick in the draft?
Number 1 overall pick. Still led the Panthers to Super Bowl and NFL MVP.
Right. So
Matthew Stafford.
I'm not. Yeah, like I'm not sure what this means that he's not throwing at the combine. So
Kyler Murray didn't throw at the combine.
You got 4 years of tape of Shedeur Sanders.
He still has a pro day.
And still has a pro day.
Bryce Young didn't throw at the combine.
Nope.
Like, come on, guys. What are we doing here? Come on. Like, if we're going to sit up here and try to put these narratives on specific players when other players in the same caliber aren't throwing at the combine either. Come on.
Then I heard this. There isn't a franchise quarterback in this year's draft.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they're getting this narrative that this is a very weak QB draft. I'm trying to figure out where that's coming from.
I'm gonna say it, and because the best quarterback prospects in this draft are black.
Happy Black History Month, guys. Last day.
Like, because normally they try to shoehorn somebody in the middle of this. It was Drake May last year. Like, they're still trying to do it now. Like, they said there's the kid from Canada who's 6'5", like 240, rocket. I looked at some of his highlights on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good. Mobile. There, of course, the comparisons is, he's like Josh Allen, but just not as polished because we don't know what he is. And like, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Dart is climbing up everybody's board. There's a couple guys that are just moving up. And they said that Shedeur Sanders, if he's lucky, he'll get drafted at the back end of the first round. And I'm like, if you think he's going to fall past the Raiders, you're out of your rabbit ass mind.
You're absolutely batshit crazy if you think the Raiders are not going to draft Shedeur. You think that's why I literally been saying, because I've been seeing it, right? I've been seeing all the stuff, all the whispers, all the murmurs. Oh, Shedeur is not this. There's not a team that he fits in current football. He doesn't fit. His play style doesn't fit current football anymore. And I just don't think that. Yeah, all that bullshit. Yeah, go ahead. Just keep letting him fall. Keep letting him fall right down to the Raiders. That's perfectly fine.
Let it happen. Like, I'm listening to guys talking about, well, he doesn't have a big arm. He's not mobile. He's not this. He's not that. I was like, y'all gonna eat y'all words because y'all said the same shit about Jalen Hurts. Because what winners do is just win. That's all. Like, I don't understand how you can look at Colorado, because it's crazy how they change, how they warp the argument when depending on who they're talking about. If they're trying to demean Deion Sanders, it's because you're coaching your son. If they're trying to break down Shedeur, you're only good because of your father.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which one is it?
Look how many Hall of Fame coaches that he had.
Like, that's like, and I say this all the time when it comes to especially quarterbacks. I can tell more about a quarterback who plays with less NFL talent than I can about a quarterback who plays with a lot of NFL talent.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why Ohio State quarterbacks don't make it when they get to the pros. There's a reason why Alabama quarterbacks don't make it when they get to the pros. There's a reason why LSU quarterbacks generally don't make it when they get to the pros. Because we don't know how good they are because they're surrounded by so much talent.
Mm-hmm.
And normally that talent is better than the team that they're going to go to when they go to the pros.
Literally.
So when you get a guy like a Shedeur who was very, very good at Jackson State with zero NFL talent outside of fucking Travis Hunter, and then he gets to Colorado, and then he does even better with no offensive line. Imagine what he's going to do with an NFL offensive line and NFL weapons.
The craziest part is how he can be the most accurate quarterback in the draft, literally have almost the same or almost as identical stats of one Jaden Daniels, have better stats than Jackson Dart, have better stats than Colin McCord, and people still think that he's not able to play or won't be successful in the NFL. You want to know what's crazy? I don't think the NFL likes winners. I don't think scouts like winners. I don't think analysts like winners. Because
they
didn't
don't.
they say the same thing about Baker?
Yes. Yes, they did.
All Baker do is win.
Like, I don't understand how they overlook, oh, well, he's not 6'5", he's not 240, he doesn't have a rocket arm, he's not, and so what? Can he go play the game? That's all you need to know.
And how many times has a 6'5", 245, runs a 4.5, can throw it the length of the field? How many times has that played out in the NFL?
Once.
There you go. So everybody looking for all of these intangibles that are supposed to be the prototypical quarterback, but the other quarterbacks, they're the ones succeeding, right? They may be 6'5", but they're not 240. They're not 245. They can't run like a gazelle. They can't throw it the fucking length of the field, right? Tom Brady is not that, right?
Peyton Manning's not that. Drew Brees isn't not that.
Drew Brees got cut from the Chargers because he was too small.
Aaron Rodgers wasn't that. Like, all the shit. Aaron Rodgers fell to the bottom of the fucking first round.
Literally, whole bottom of the first round.
Lamar Jackson fell to the bottom of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens had to trade to get back into the first round to draft him.
Literally.
So you let me know, what would you rather do? Take the dude who you claim has all the measurables, or the dude that just wins? Lamar Jackson played with zero NFL talent at Louisville. Zero.
Mm-hmm.
How many MVPs he got now? 2?
Shout out to my boy Keola because he was blocking for him. He was a center, not in the league, not in the NFL, right? And I'll give you guys an example, right? Everybody loves Anthony Richardson, right? Measurables, arm, athleticism, speed, right? Same guy that taps out of games.
They talking about cutting him to bring in Matthew Stafford.
Same guy that taps out of games.
Well, no, Matthew Stafford just signed his deal with the Rams, so he's not going nowhere.
Like, that's who we're talking about, right? Like, you can't compare how people are going to play the game, bro. Like, if he's a winner, he's a winner. If he's a baller, he's a baller, dog. Ain't got nothing else. Ain't nothing else needs to be said.
Right. We see it now. We see it with Bryce Young now, right?
Oh, man. Come on.
He don't got none of the measurables, but the dude can just play football.
Could have swore y'all said the same thing about one CJ Stroud, right? Horrible test taker, didn't throw at the or horrible test taker can't throw at the or didn't want to really have a good strong combine showing. The IQ test. Oh, the interview this, the interview that. Oh, the questions that.
Tell me how that worked out.
So I was it's crazy how that worked out, right, guys?
Ryan Leaf scored off the charts, did he not?
Sure did. So did Jamarcus Russell. So it's like, why don't you just sit down, do your job,
and watch the film, and that'll tell you what this player is. Don't wait till they get to the combine. Oh my God, he ran a 4.2. What did he do when he was in school, though?
He ran a 4.2, but can he catch?
Can he tackle? Can he cover? Can he do this? Can he do that? How, like, all of these things have to be evaluated. They said Cooper DeJean. We said Cooper was going to be nice, did we not?
Baller.
We said he should have been the first cornerback taken off the board.
At least one of them. At least he had to be he should have been at least top 5. And there's no reason why he should have been.
Everybody has their thing. Oh, well, he's white and he's not quick in small spaces and yada, yada. But that's not what the film says. The film says he's a playmaker. The film says he can cover his ass off. The film says he can tackle in space. And then what happened during the games? All of the things that we said.
Well, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl on his birthday.
Like, stop getting into get out of the stopwatch game and how people look in shorts and t-shirts and evaluate them off of their performances while they were in school.
All the analytics, that's what it is. Analytics have literally ruined a lot of people just watching the game, watching the tape. Y'all will look at what these dumbass people will say in these articles and go and take that as fact instead of watching the actual game. Like, go and watch the game. Go and look and evaluate for yourself. Like, if y'all sit up there and read a report and it says weak arm, inaccurate, struggles under this, struggles under that, but the game tape shows you something completely different, then, like, come on, bro. Like, I need people to open up their football eyes. Like, we got people with this guy on Instagram in the comments, and he's talking about Shador won't even get drafted. He won't even be, if he does get drafted, he's not going to be successful. I'm like, and he said he's worst quarterback in the draft. I'm like, he was quite literally the most accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Stats rival Cam's and or better than Jackson, like I said earlier. So it's like, how are you coming up with this narrative? Oh, well, the analytics and Mel Kiper and Tosh. Okay. Tells me everything I need to know.
Right. It's like, it's like it's the same thing like they're saying now. There could be anywhere between 20 to 28 running backs drafted in the draft this year.
Yep.
And we've been harping on this for years. That everybody's talking about, the running back position is dead. It's not dead. It's y'all refuse to use running backs. It's not that it's dead.
It's not dead. Y'all disrespect it.
Yeah, like y'all refuse to use it. So now they're saying, you got Ashton Genty, you got Scatterbo, you got Omarion Hampton, you got Ollie Gordon, you got this one, you got that. It's always like that. Y'all just choose not to fucking draft them.
And then when you do draft them in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round, you don't fucking use them.
Yeah, they show their ass, and then you get mad because now you got to pay them a shitload of money.
There you go.
It's like, well,
you get mad that they're actually good, like they were in college, and they actually produce.
Yeah, like everybody talking. Omarion Hampton is probably the best running back in this crop. Well, we're gonna find out. Like, all these running backs are good.
Yeah, there's a lot of running backs, and freaking Caleb Johnson from Iowa. Nobody's talking about him, but he was quite literally up to on par with Ashton Genty before Ashton took off at the later half of the season.
Yeah, and it's like, Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs brought the running back position back. Really? So when we said last year, if you don't draft Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson in the 1st round, you're an idiot. Like, there's always these types of guys in the draft. The NFL just gotten to a point where they don't value the running game, and they finally looked up and it was like, well, shit, Saquon ran for 2,000. Derrick Henry almost ran for 2,000, and Josh Jacobs revitalized. I can't even say revitalized because he was doing the same thing he was doing when he was with the Raiders. I was like, just, you know what you got to do? Turn around and hand the ball off.
There we go. We've been saying that shit literally since we started this fucking podcast, bro. Run the ball.
Joe Mixon is still Joe Mixon. James Stewart is still James Stewart.
There's a reason why freaking James Cook is as good as he run the ball.
Run the fucking ball. It's really not that deep.
It's not. It's really not that deep, and it's not hard. It's not a hard concept at all. Like run. Y'all remember Blindside? I'm quoting a lot of movies and shows today, but y'all remember Blindside? Sandra Bullock in the stand. She called the coach. Coach, run the damn ball. What do you mean? What are we doing here?
That's if you want your offense to be effective, you want your quarterback to be more efficient, run the goddamn ball.
Run the football, bro.
It's not. Come on, man.
All this cute passing shit, bro. Like, let your lineman eat a little bit.
Let me. No freaky. All right. So then there's that. Was gonna get into the Matthew Stafford situation, but apparently he's staying in LA with the Rams. I guess they have a deal in principle ready to go, so he'll be staying, which was getting me kind of nervous because the Raiders kept, no, we want Matthew Stafford. No, we don't.
Yeah, that was that talk that was ramping up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, that had me sweating a little bit, but I enjoyed the debacle that came from it. Jordan Schultz, Ian Rappaport, damn near throwing down in the NFL Starbucks because Jordan didn't like Jordan. I guess Jordan didn't like Ian, reporting on his report. He said, "Bitch ass nigga, you got something to say to me? You can say it to my face." Like, hold on, wait a minute, dog. Like you out here dropping fake news. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I just had to help you out a little bit. Jordan, like, nah, bitch ass nigga, fuck you. Okay, this is my daddy's stove. All right, now whoop your mudball ass. Run this piece. Ian was like, all right, bro. Security, get this thug, get this hoodlum out of my presence, please.
Yeah. So now, okay, there's a lot of things that are happening right now. And if I'm talking from the Raiders perspective at this point. There are options that are not bad options for the Raiders. And I guess it all stems from if they can move up from 6 to 2 or 1 to get Shador. Now, I was on the train of if that means we have to trade Max Crosby, I'm willing to do that. But he just signed a new contract, so he's not going nowhere.
Yes, sir.
So I guess we might have to sit still at 6 and see what happens. Now, if we can't get Shador, which will break my heart, it'll kill me. Then I think with the 6th pick, you got to get Ashton Genty or Cam Scatterbo. And then you got to get Jackson Dart in the 2nd round. If you can't get Jackson Dart, I say go get receivers, do whatever you got to do. But then you have to figure out, I don't know if Justin Fields is an unrestricted free agent or a restricted free agent. And I would tap into Indianapolis and talk about Anthony Richardson. And I'm only saying these things because Chip Kelly's the quarterback. Chip Kelly's the offensive coordinator.
Now, see, I'm not mad at any of that. I'm not even going to lie to you. But I'm holding out hope that on draft day, everybody does some dumb shit, right?
I'm banking on the dumb shit.
I'm banking, because that it happens every single year.
But you know what?
Right.
With the way that everybody has been treating the Raiders, everybody in the top 5 picks is going to take a quarterback.
And see, that's the thing. Okay, so look, that's the only thing I'm scared of, right? Because Tennessee, right? Tennessee might do some whole shit and take Shador off the board. 1st round pick, 1st draft, 1st pick, right? Then you got the Browns, who may be petty and take Shador just because of what Dion said earlier on in earlier on last year. The Giants are really high on Shador, but at the same time,
the Giants are the wild card because they are in the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes.
yes, they are. Which still doesn't excuse them because they might.
It doesn't excuse them from taking the quarterback.
Yes. So what I see happening is this. I think Cam goes number 1 to the Titans, right? I think the Browns, they fuck around and take. I think the Browns fuck around and take.
I think the Browns take Abdul Carter because they're trading
Miles.
Miles
That's what I'm
Garrett.
thinking. I think they either take Travis or Abdul Carter, right? Now, the Giants, they're a little wild card. But at the same time, I think they be petty, and I think they take Ashton Genty.
You think? To correct the Saquon Barkley?
To correct the Saquon Barkley. They seen how everybody ate their ass up, rightfully so, about the Saquon Barkley situation. So they're like, you know what? Let's go out and get our next generational talent at running back and keep him here, right?
Okay.
Patriots, they might fuck around and draft a receiver.
I think they go Travis. I think if
Travis is still there, they definitely.
If Travis is still there, they're taking Travis.
They definitely go Travis if Travis is still there. But I wouldn't be surprised if they take Will Johnson first because a lot of people have been talking about him.
They'll take because if you put Christian Gonzalez and Will Johnson.
If y'all ever in your life compare Will Johnson to Patrick Surtain, I will lose my mind. Don't you ever in your life. You
don't think Will Johnson's that good?
No, bro. They said that him and Patrick Surtain is like on the same level. Bro, I think he's better than Patrick Surtain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he's better than Patrick Surtain. If you're asking me.
Are y'all dead compared to Patrick? He's better already. What are we talking about? Let's not do that. Right? That's why
Will Johnson.
I said, excuse me?
Yeah.
Patrick Surtain, that's the comparison you give him?
Mm-mm.
Stop it, bro.
No.
Let's not do that.
Will Johnson can play man. He can play zone. He come up. He can tackle. He got
Say,
dope ass hands. Like he's
great footwork, great pad level, great hand, beautiful IQ.
Yeah. And you put that with Christian Gonzalez.
Come on, bro. Don't make me mad. Don't piss me off because what? Patrick Surtain. There's plenty of other corners y'all could have compared it to in the league.
Right.
Jacksonville. I think if Will Johnson's still on the board, they definitely take Will. But at the same time, they might end up taking another receiver because they're coming off of Christian Kirk.
Well, if the Patriots take Will Johnson, the Jags definitely take Travis.
Oh, the Jags. Either whoever takes who, that's who's going after. And I'm hoping that we can get Shador.
Because if it falls like that, then Shador falls to us at 6.
Yeah, and Shador falls us at 6, I'll take it, right? Need that to happen. In the event that it doesn't, I'm not mad at the Ashton Genty or the Bo Scatterbo pick, and or getting a Jackson Dart, getting Kyle McCord in the second.
I think at that point, maybe you look to trade down and get more picks.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
And this way, you just get more picks, and then you get Jackson Dart, you get a Cam Scatterbo, you get my sleeper in this draft. 2, if we can get Shador, you must find a way to get Will Shepherd and J.C. Horn.
I'm not mad at that. Actually, I think that's. I think J.C. Horn needs to be up out of there tonight.
You got to find a way to get those 2 guys for Shador if you get them.
And I could have swore Shaq Thompson is a free agent right now.
He might be.
It'll be a good.
And you got to get Shiloh because you already know if you draft Shador, you got to get Shiloh.
You got to get Shiloh.
And I'm hearing they're talking about everybody Shiloh not going to get drafted. He's not draftable. I'm like, you out your rabbit ass mind if you think Shiloh is not draftable.
I don't understand how people say that
they do not like Deion Sanders at all.
They don't. They have to hate this man because how do they say that he's not draftable and he's not going to get drafted when we have safeties, we have box safeties, we have safeties that mainly play the field. We have safety that are mainly on the field in goal line situations. Y'all let Jamal Adams get away with calling himself a safety for Denver team.
I like Jamal Adams. I just think he's been
Jamal too. I rock with Jamal Adams. Okay, heavy, but are we? Man, don't sit up here and tell me that.
I mean, he's not the best cover safety ever, no.
You know, but we gonna sit up here and tell me that Shiloh can't cover better than Jamal.
I mean, shit, Buda Baker ain't nothing but an undersized linebacker.
Come on, Buda Baker, and like we drafted Jonathan Abram out of Texas at freaking Texas A&M. Bro,
Jonathan Abrams ain't nothing but a linebacker. Yeah, Jonathan Abrams ain't nothing but a linebacker.
He was a straight linebacker. He was just my size. That's it. Like let's not do this, brother. There's value in every single player, and from what I've seen in not only the last game of the season, but the bowls that the way he was covering. Oh,
you can't replace his football IQ. Like Shiloh is very smart in what he does.
The way he was covering, y'all, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what games y'all be watching, but
like I said, for me, keep that energy so that both them niggas can end up with the Raiders. I'm cool with that.
Man, I'll take it. I will love that. I will absolutely.
If the Raiders can come out of the draft with Shador, Shiloh, Cam Scatterbo, either Will Shepherd or J.C. Horn or both, hey, I'm good money. I'm good money with that.
Hey man, I'm gonna sit back on the couch happy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit back on the couch happy, chilling. Okay.
And then my other sleeper pick is homeboy from Colorado State, Horton.
Oh yeah.
The big hit. That's my another one. Like him. Ain't nobody talking about him. So I'm just like, maybe he can be another one that slide.
Yeah, he's nice. I like him. He's really nice.
So there's that. Then there's also the Ram situation seems to be taken care of.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers. Would you be opposed to this? Tell me how you feel about this. If they can't get Shador, let's say they draft Jackson Dart,
okay,
but they bring in Aaron Rodgers and bring back Devontae.
Oh my gosh. You know it's funny. I actually wouldn't be opposed to that. But they have to draft a bridge quarterback. Whether that I don't know.
That's why I said they draft. That's why I said they draft Jackson Dart.
If they bring in Jackson, if they bring in Cobb, that's fine. But at the same time, we also need one of these receivers that's in the draft so that they can kind of pass that torch on so that we're not missing nothing. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'm just saying. But at the same time, I need if that's gonna happen, I need both them niggas at camp. None of them ayahuasca trips, A-Rod. None of that sneaking off with your witch girlfriend. Okay. Now I need you focused, big dog. You feel me? We need chemistry, we need togetherness, we need connectivity, and we need to be tight shit right before we hit the season. Okay. I'm not coming to camp.
How would you feel if the Raider offense looked like this next season? Shador at quarterback, Cam Scatterbo, running back. You got Brock Bowers at tight end. You got Michael Mayer. T. Higgins, Tyreek Hill.
I'm intrigued. I am very intrigued. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm very intrigued because the way that T. Higgins situation is going right now, I need y'all to make something happen, bro. I need y'all to make something happen. Moms ain't happy. You know when moms ain't happy, it's basically over at that point. You know what I mean? So
or imagine that, but we add Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams.
I'm not opposed. I wouldn't be opposed. Only reason being is because the current roster.
all of that minus Aaron Rodgers plus Justin Fields.
Now, see, I'm not mad at that either because I do think we need to knock at that Justin Fields door. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like we need to go ahead and make that call, especially with you there. I feel like we need to kick the tires on that.
So you'd be okay with Justin Fields, Tyreek Hill, T. Higgins, Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer. Let's say they don't get a chance to get Shador, but they draft Aston Genty. So you got Genty, Justin Fields, Tyreek Hill, T. Higgins, Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer.
We keeping Jacoby Myers,
and we keeping Jacoby Myers.
I like that.
And
I'm not mad at that at all.
And Trey Tucker.
I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all. I actually like that a lot because it gives Chip a lot to work with. You give Justin some viable pieces to where it takes a lot of the stress off him. You got a really strong run game. I actually like that a lot. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. I just need us to be competitive, man. Shoot, honestly. But yeah. I've been saying kick the tires on that Justin Fields thing for a while. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Steelers might be inclined to go the veteran route, and
because they're also in the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes as well.
Yes, they are. So, I wouldn't be opposed. I'm just saying nobody trade with the Jets on draft day.
No. Would you take Russ?
Oh yeah. Yeah, especially after last year.
I would too. I would definitely take Russ.
After last year.
I would definitely.
Remember, it's not like Russ has been playing bad. It's just a lot of people don't want to hate him.
Speaking of, I know you saw it because me and you commented on the fucking post. So I guess because a lot of people was like, I guess we owe Russell Wilson an apology because everybody was kicking him in the ass for how everything ended at the end of the season. But it came out that Arthur Smith told him not to change plays at the line of scrimmage, and whatever he calls, you got to go with that.
That's what we talked about this on multiple occasions. But we tried to tell y'all. Did we tell y'all? We tried to tell y'all. We told y'all niggas. Told y'all. We tried to fucking tell y'all. Right? And when we tell y'all this happens, oh no, they don't do that. No. Coaches don't. Okay. We tell y'all it's a coaching thing all the fucking time. Right? All the time. When y'all see plays, because I know a lot of y'all don't watching the film. So y'all probably don't care. But when y'all see plays and y'all just like, why the fuck did they run that play? Like, why did he change that? Those are the plays that coaches make them not check.
Yep. And that was the same problem he had with Nathaniel Hackett. I don't understand why you would tell your quarterback not to change the play.
That quite literally makes no sense because even in Pop Warner, they tell you to change the play. Yeah. Depending on what you see. Like that's why they give you like 3 plays. Most quarterbacks have a play call.
Most times they send you to the line of scrimmage with 3 plays.
With 3 plays, and if they're not sending you to, and that's being old school. Like what we're talking about is sending them. That's being old school. They give you 3 plays, and you better remember all them motherfucking plays, nigga. Or you're not meant to play quarterback. Now they simplify for you guys, right? They give you play cards, play sheets right there on your wrist. Boop. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have them since I was playing.
Yeah, that shit. The fuck. Nigga, you better remember this whole goddamn play and the audibles and the checks. Nah, ain't no fucking play sheets, ain't no play cards, ain't no red, blue, green, yellow, right? 45. Nah, bro. You feel me? Nah, we had to remember the whole play with the audit, all the audibles and all the checks.
Right. So yeah, this is totally different. But I think the Raiders definitely have to. The quarterback position this season is very, very, very important.
Very much so.
It's very important. I don't think that they can go another season without identifying who their franchise quarterback is.
They need a true franchise quarterback now, bro. Like they need one. You can't possibly go on with that one. Like there's no way that this is gonna work.
No, they're in a space where they're playing catch up because the Broncos, they're high on Bo Nix, even though I did hear that they're willing to move on from him, which is after what he did. because they were talking about Matthew Stafford going to the Broncos. But like I said, he's going back to the Rams, so he's going to be there. The Chargers are going to They're going to be better with Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs are the Chiefs.
Yep, Chiefs are the Chiefs. They got Travis Old-ass coming back. We know Patrick Mahomes is.
Yep. So you got to get a quarterback. You have to be able to compete in this in this conference. Like you have to. So you got to do whatever it takes. Like I'm higher on Jackson Dart than most. But I'm still like Shador is my guy. Like if Shador is the guy. If you're asking me who I think the Raiders need, and for me, he's the culture changer.
Yeah.
So
culture changer, franchise changer for sure.
Right. Because I also believe, trust me on this, if he comes here, Pete Carroll was what? Almost 80?
Yeah. I think it was 70, 74, 75.
I'll give Deion Sanders 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. The writing is on the wall. It's faint, but I know he sees it.
Yeah. Like it's only if Shador and Shiloh end up in Vegas, it's the perfect opportunity for him to not leave Colorado, him to stay there another year or two, and then leave Colorado as Pete Carroll is leaving Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I'm with that because one complaint, which I don't think that the boys will ever complain about Pete, but I'm just saying, like, one thing that he doesn't like in the organization with how the coaching is, yeah, he'll be on the way.
Yeah, so it's like, so like, I guess this is set up well for everybody involved if Vegas ends up being the spot. And I'm sorry, like there's no, I said this 3 years ago when we first talked about this, there's only two places that are big enough to hold Deion Sanders. The Dallas Cowboys in Dallas and Las Vegas.
Yep.
Every other place is going to get swallowed up.
Yeah, I think as far as the magnitude of who he is, yeah, those are the only two. Like, there is no other two, honestly, in my opinion.
No, and the same thing with me. And so moving forward, like I think that works out for everyone. And that might be the plan all along. We don't know. They might be like, look, we're going to hire, instead of going and getting a young 35-year-old coordinator, you know, like Ben Johnson and all of these guys who you would expect are going to be around for a long time. You get a guy like Pete Carroll who's going to set the culture. He's going to right the ship. And at some point, he's going to be like, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, honestly.
Enter Deion Sanders. So.
Enter Deion.
So that's the way I see it. What else did I have on here? I had okay, that's what I also want to talk about. Do you think that black quarterbacks in particular, are still being oppressed?
I think to a certain extent, yeah.
You think so? I don't think so. Because Ryan Clark brought something up. He's a race baiter anyway, so he just is what he does.
Sorry, I'm watching the Clippers game, thinking out loud.
So, because my thing is, if you look at the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now, if you was going to ask me, Melvin, who are the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL? 4 of them are black. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts. And if you really keeping it a beam, it's all 5 because I'll put CJ Stroud in there.
Hey, look, I was gonna say, throw my boy CJ in there, man. We got 5 of them boys, man. Yes, sir. Oh man, it's interesting when people use that word, right? When people because people like to throw out buzzwords, and I've always said that social media and buzzwords was the death of society. But people like to throw out those buzzwords like oppressed and what's another fucking word they like to use? Toxic masculinity. That's another one that motherfuckers like to use a lot. But I wouldn't say oppressed. I would say, of course, black quarterbacks are always going to be discriminated against. But we know that. But
I don't think
oppression though.
That's the thing. It's like, are they being? I don't think they're even being discriminated against. Think about it. The top 2 quarterbacks in this draft are black. The top 2 quarterbacks in last year, black.
Well, I'm not talking about like the analysts and stuff like that. I'm talking about, like the other niggas that got a lot to say in comment sections and shit like that.
Okay.
And like those type of shit, that type of discrimination, not like the analysts where they come out and they talking about this. They have their annual dumbass takes because a lot of motherfuckers like freaking my boy Warren Sapp with that damn mohawk. Warren, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. But like you said,
Warren,
a lot of it isn't about race. It's just about nigga. Think about the dumb shit that you say before you say it, and then don't say it.
Speaking of Warren, do you know there's only one black quarterback in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
I felt when I heard that, it bothered me. I was like, how is Warren Moon the only black quarterback in the Hall of Fame? Considering we should have at least 4. I think Randall Cunningham should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. I think Doug Williams should be in the Hall of Fame. I also believe Michael Vick should be in the Hall of Fame.
Doug Williams should, first and foremost, Dougie Will deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, man.
The fact that he's not, when I always thought he was in, I swear to you not.
I
always thought he was in.
I swear, I thought that my boy Dougie Will, and I thought that I thought Randall was in that motherfucker too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Randall is not in there.
Crazy, right? That is absolutely insane.
Like, how do you not vote for Randall Cunningham to be in the Hall of Fame?
That's wild to me. That is absolutely. I just can't think like, man.
Think of all the quarterbacks that are in the Hall of Fame, and Randall Cunningham is not. Like, Joe Namath is in the Hall of Fame, and Randall Cunningham is not.
Joe Namath is in the Hall of Fame. I want everybody to sit on that. Yeah, that is absolutely Michael Vick, Doug Williams. Wow.
I think by now, Donovan McNabb should have been in the Hall.
That's absolutely crazy. Well, I mean, shoot, all I gotta say is that may be very much well be true, but they coming, okay? They coming, all right? We coming thick, okay? You feel me? Because Russ getting in there, Cam getting in there, Lamar getting in there, I throw CJ, he getting in there, Jaden getting in there, okay? My boy Jalen Hurts getting in there. Yeah, we coming. We finna come in groves. Don't worry about it. We coming in thick, dog. You feel me? So don't worry. My boy Warren gonna get some company real soon. You know what I mean? But shoot, we know how it was back in the day. Shit, motherfuckers didn't even want black people to play quarterback at the time. They didn't think they could. And then my boy, who should be in the Hall, my boy Randall and Warren Moon came out there and got to doing you niggas in for the doing them boys in for the one time. They was like, hold on, wait. these niggas over here can play. Wait a minute. Black can play quarterback? Ain't no fucking way, boy. You lying. Turns out, shit, maybe we can. And the rest is history. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say oppressed. I think a lot of people like to use that word and throw it out there because a lot of people don't really know what the words or the definition of the words that they be saying. You know, like other buzzwords like toxicity, toxic masculinity, femininity, all the shit like that, right? The motherfuckers don't really know the definitions of them. So I think oppressed is a very strong word. But even when it comes to the analytics and everything that everybody's doing, no, I just think that a lot of people like to push stupid ass narratives and say dumbass shit, and a lot of people will listen to a dumbass take instead of watching film. Like we just said, like a lot of people will listen to a dumbass take based on analytics instead of watch film. That's how Josh Allen just won MVP, brother, by the way, guys. That's literally how he won MVP.
Yeah, that's like a sore spot for me. I don't even want to talk about that bullshit.
Because it's right? Like, oh well, as much as everybody try to turn that shit into a race thing, right? You can't, because Lamar Jackson was quite literally having one of his best seasons passing wise. So it can't be, oh well, black guys don't know how to play quarterback, and that's the narrative. And he was quite literally better than Josh Allen in every single statistical category. It was just everybody was pushing this narrative that, oh my God, look at Josh Allen. He runs like a gazelle and blah, blah, blah. He's doing it with no help. When he had help, he just never fucking used it. The same narrative that they used against Lamar, they used for Josh Allen. That was the whole thing. That was the dumb shit, guys. You feel me? Like, if you guys didn't know.
Like, if you ask somebody if Matt Ryan was a Hall of Famer, they probably say yes.
Yeah, they probably would.
But these same people wouldn't think that Michael Vick is a Hall of Famer.
You know, that's crazy. Michael Vick is a bona fide Hall of Famer. Bona fide Hall of Famer.
I'm trying to look and see who's in the Hall of Fame. Like, see, I don't want to do this because then I'm start like demeaning players and shit, and I don't want to do that.
I be doing that all the time. I be telling motherfuckers the motherfuckers don't deserve the Hall of Fame, don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Okay, I'm almost positive that I won't be able to go to New Jersey, bro. Like I'm almost positive they won't let me go out there to New Jersey because I know how they feel about the Jets out there. I know how they feel about Joe Namath, but I will stand and die on this hill. Your boy,
you think Carson Palmer is a Hall of Famer?
That is a very close one. Damn, probably not though.
Okay, I don't think so either. Yeah, like I don't understand, like, because they're going to do dumb shit and they're going to hit me with numbers. Where's Mike Vick at? Why can't I find this nigga? Hold on, let me see. Go to stats, regular season.
I don't know. I feel like if you got a lot of these other niggas in the goddamn Hall of Fame.
Like, where is his passing stats? Why can't I find Michael Vick's passing stats?
From the AFL and from when they was having NFL championships and shit, and when they was too old. Like you got freaking, and it's legendary these players are, bro. Like motherfuckers want to sit up there and talk about Eli Manning and how his interception percentage and compared to touchdown percentage is horrible, but you got motherfuckers in the Hall of Fame right now with more interceptions than they have touchdowns.
Yep.
And less passing yards than most people, than most quarterbacks that played in the modern era. Like the nigga was a better kicker than he was passer.
You crazy. See, I'm looking. All right.
I'm talking about George Blanda.
Yeah. See, the thing about they'll probably hit me with numbers when it comes to Vic because he only got like 2,300,000 yards. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, then your boy Darrell Reeves shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Then George Blanda should be in the Hall of Fame. That nigga only got 2,600 yards.
Like what Michael Vick was to the NFL, like it's Hall of Fame. But he should be in the Hall. Like I don't care what nobody says. Yeah.
People gotta also remember that Michael Vick did also go to jail. Like he had a lot of
yeah. No, I think most people understand that.
You know what I mean? And then the comeback, and that's the thing. That's the ultimate reason why I think like a lot of people gloss over the fact like his comeback was everything. Like that that attributes to the story. That is part of his NFL career. Like him coming on the scene, being a young phenom in Atlanta and having his career derailed, and then coming back and still having success, dog. Like that's Hall of Fame worthy. That's actually crazy how Michael Vick or how Randall Cunningham is not in there. Like,
yeah, like when I saw that, I was just like, when they said, "Oh, there's only one black quarterback in the Hall of Fame," I was like, "Oh, Randall Cunningham," and it's like, "No, Warren Moon." I was like, "That's crazy." Like, because then I was just like, so no Doug Williams, no Randall, no Vic, no McNabb.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely crazy. Somebody who had 207 touchdowns, not in the NFL, not in the Hall of Fame. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, man? Come on, bro. And then you got to think about and I think the reason why I know why they put Warren in there. They classify, or they even though they don't classify his.
They brought in what he did in the CFL as well.
Yeah, but like even with Randall, dog, like what he did at the time
was stupid.
Absolutely insane, bro. What? That's why most black people in Philadelphia is Eagles fans now.
For them, yeah. Look, I was a Washington fan only because of Doug Williams being a black quarterback.
Dougie Will, man. That's the only reason why I fucked with the Washington Redskins, because Dougie Will, man. What?
So, I don't know. They got to fix that.
Yeah, I ain't going to Doug Will, especially Doug Will. I can't believe y'all.
And he's the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Come on, man. Ain't no way that y'all serious with that.
If you got Joe Namath in the Super Bowl, you have to put Doug Williams in the Super Bowl. Inside the Hall of Fame.
Like it's just crazy. Like, what are we doing here? What? You have to put Doug Williams in the Super Bowl. You got to. Oh yeah, no. Y'all wild. Y'all got Joe. Your name it sucks. I'm telling y'all right now, the boy is a book. And y'all got him in the damn freaking. Yeah, no, this man wasn't good.
He said this man was not good.
The man was not good, bro. Like, there's no way you're telling me that Joe Namath is better than Doug Williams, Randall Cunningham, and Mike Vick. Like, nah. And if you are, I'm not listening to you because the fuck are you niggas smoking on?
I mean, shit. I mean, I'll get Joe Namath one thing. That motherfucker threw for 4,000 yards in 1967, which is crazy.
He also threw 28 interceptions.
I mean, he threw 28 interceptions doing that shit.
28 interceptions for 26 touchdowns. The man was ass, dog. Oh my
That
god.
motherfucker was like, anybody can get it, my nigga.
The man was out there throwing with his eyes closed, bro.
I mean, the nigga completed 49% of his passes. Jeez.
But Eli can't get in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we got
In the Hall of Fame.
yeah, we can't do that, dog.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way, bro.
There's no way y'all gonna sit up here and tell me
There's
that.
no way. You gotta do this.
Yeah.
Is his completion percentage throughout his career.
Throughout his career.
48%, 49%, 52%, 49%, 51, 50, 47, 50, 51, 52, 48, 49, and 46.
Nigga never completed over 50%, over 60% of his passes at all.
Bro, he's never completed over 53% of his passes.
At all. Bro ain't even cracked 55%.
This nigga, he is if throw it up there, somebody gonna catch it as it was a person.
Literally.
It is Joe Namath.
The nigga threw 28 interceptions twice. And over 20 5 times.
That is diabolical. Even when he threw 5 touchdowns, the nigga threw 6 interceptions. He has never had a season where he's thrown more touchdowns than interceptions.
Interceptions. The niggas, I'm telling you this.
No, he did it twice. He did it twice. That's great. Get out of here.
That man is horrible. That man was horrible. Oh my god. Oh shit! Has anybody ever been kicked out of the Hall of Fame? Because I feel like this nigga deserves to be kicked out.
I think we need to do a revote.
We have to, because why is he in the Hall?
There's no reason for Joe Namath to be in the Hall of Fame.
There's absolutely no, like, whoever voted this man in the Hall of Fame, you were diabolical, my nigga. Because
like the bar for quarterbacks is dead slow. If this is the nigga you got in the Hall of Fame,
the man got more interceptions than he do touchdowns, and
by a lot. By a lot. It's not even like 1 or 2, nigga. It is like 50.
In 13 years, this nigga only has 2 playoff appearances.
And just happened to win the Super Bowl in the first one.
Oh my god, bro, I can't. Oh shit, bro. God damn.
And he completed 46% of his passes then.
Oh shoot. You're supposed to get better in the playoffs.
Bro, he threw 35% in the playoffs, my nigga.
In the 69 playoffs through 35.
How do you go 14 for 40 in a playoff game?
3 picks.
In 1969, they were passing the ball like that in 1969?
I guess so, but whoever, God damn it. This man was horrible. Can't blame him on the line. You only got sacked twice.
How did he win Super Bowl MVP? Hold on, dog. I gotta see what happened in that Super Bowl. Hold up. We're gonna end the show on this one.
And see, that's the reason why I always say there's no reason why Joe Namath needs to be in the Super Bowl or the freaking Hall of Fame, is because that fucking Super Bowl that he won, they almost lost to a fucking 55-year-old Johnny Unitas that they've had to throw in the game because the fucking other quarterback that they had in the game that was starting got hurt.
What was that? Super Bowl 3, right? Super Bowl 3. This nigga was 17 of 28 for 206 yards, no touchdowns. How didn't Matt Snell not get fucking Super Bowl MVP? He had 30 carries for 121 yards and 1 touchdown.
Oh my God. See, and how the fuck? See, I don't get it. See, this is the reason why I'm a Raider fan. Because how the fuck these niggas beat us? There's no way. There's no way. Not with that weak ass nigga playing fucking nigga. What? That's because they had that boy Don Maynard. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Don was hard. Don Maynard was a boy.
This is crazy.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. This nigga wanted to have a fucking amazing game when he played the goddamn Raiders and shit like that. Finally fucking complete 68% of his goddamn passes.
Like, how did he win? Like, how did he even win it? They scored one touchdown. That came by the running back, and the rest were field goals. Like,
we had Daryl the Bomb LaMonica. Man, these niggas shouldn't have fucking won this goddamn. They shouldn't have won that goddamn game. What was the score to that game? 12-3. These niggas. Look at it. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Nah, I was gonna say, wait a minute. Oh, that don't make me feel any better. Oh yeah, these niggas suck, bro. My God. And it was at the Orange Bowl in California.
did Johnny Unitas get hurt in the game?
Florida. Oh my gosh. Nah, this weak ass nigga that started the game, he got hurt. Ed Morale got hurt towards the beginning of the game, and Johnny came in and finished the game and almost won the goddamn game.
Oh, okay.
I remember watching that on fucking NFL
Oh,
film.
that nigga fucking threw 3 picks like a bum ass nigga. Like, oh, yeah. We might have to call the NFL and do a whole new. We gotta do something.
He was so ass, and then he got hurt, and then they threw Johnny in there, and then it's like nigga, Johnny old ass can't do any worse.
It's like we gotta are we allowed to take somebody out the Hall of Fame?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there has to be a first. We got to really reevaluate the whole Hall of Fame list because, like I said, George Blanton, he was a Raider, but big dog, you was a better kicker than you was passer, brother. Like, what are we doing here? We got to reevaluate some things when it comes to this Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I can see. Hold on, I gotta fix my screen because this is diabolical. This is the most nefarious picture that I've ever seen in my fucking life. Okay. And any nigga who looks like this, all right, who looks like this, when they're kicking the ball, like this, you deserve to be kicked out of the Hall of Fame for that pose.
That is the Danielson, nigga. That's what that is.
This is the most nefarious cheerleading kicking pose I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. Brother, you deserve to be kicked out of the Hall of Fame just for that. Just for that, you deserve to be kicked out of the Hall of Fame. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't care how legendary your career was. I don't give a fuck about none of that. No. We're not doing that. No. We got to reevaluate the Hall of Fame list. I'm not even going to lie to you. I got to go down and look at these inductees. Something got to change.
We got to change this bullshit.
Something got to change, brother, because ain't no way, y'all. Nah, we're not doing that. We have to get some niggas the fuck up out of there real quick, like. Out there. I still think I had it. Yeah, I think I had it up. Yeah, hold on. Wait, and see how the fuck is this nigga in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
That is
This is on George Blanda.
I still don't get it, dog. I don't understand it. Yeah, see now we're gonna have to go through this.
We'll do that next week.
We might have to because holy shnikes, brother.
That'll be the show. We're gonna do the whole. Who we can pull out the Hall of Fame next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna have to vote in or yes or no voting out type shit.
We starting with Joe Namath ass and Terry Bradshaw. You on the clock?
I'm trying to tell you, Terry. Don't think that you just because you got 4 of them Jones. Don't think that you sweet. Don't think that you safe because I've been on your ass since day one, big dog.
He another nigga threw 1 billion interceptions.
1,000,001.
Oh yeah. Next week we're gonna have some fun with this.
Most definitely.
We're gonna do
definitely for sure.
Top 5 at every position Hall of Famers that we got to take out the Hall of Fame.
That don't need to be there. Yeah, because nigga, we on y'all. We on y'all ass. Y'all think y'all slick. We finna go by classes too. Here, nigga. Yep. I got this all by class too. Yep. Yes, niggas is finna get cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm starting with 1963 class.
Well, we already know Joe Namath ass is right on top of that goddamn list.
Yeah.
So.
And like if we can't even see your motherfucking stats, bro, nigga, like if they were still calling you split in and shit when you was playing, I ain't even gonna lie to you, gang. You might not make the cut. That too. Combine review next week too, because there's a lot of.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely doing the combine. I didn't want to do it today because we still got 2 more days left of it, and it'll be incomplete. What's up, Drake?
Definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of you niggas is gonna get that. But yeah, next week's gonna be fun.
We're gonna light it. We're gonna light it up. Matter of fact, next week will be a smoke show.
Yep. Another smoke show rolling out. Another smoke show rolling out. Should be about that time.
All right. So that being said, we back in the building. We got we took a little hiatus last week, but we back. We here now.
A little technical difficulties and whatnot.
Yep. So next week, like I said, we got the combine review. We're gonna go over these weak ass Hall of Fame inductees. Try to figure out how there's only one black quarterback in the Hall of Fame. Makes 0 sense.
Crazy.
And then we should have some news about where people are going to go.
Yes. There should be some inklings about where people are going to be drafted at. So it should be a nice little interesting.
Right. And then also I want to touch on it today, but I'll save it for next week. Do we suffer from nostalgia, or was yesterday better than today? Something to think about.
Definitely. I like that. Make sure y'all tap in with the rest of the shows throughout the rest of the week. Next week, Basket Gentlemen's Talk PBT. And we back with Inside the Huddle. We're gonna see y'all next week. Peace.
Yep. See you later. Drake, you late. Don't do this shit.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn